Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. The Twins find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Forrest Whitley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
The next Twin up, Jorge Polanco. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
And he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan D-Row, what's been working so well for this team recently? This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 11 for him on the season, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting third.
In now, Alex K. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No outs, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
At the plate, TJ, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0. Into the box now, Brent Rucker. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Navarez has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Lays off 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3-1 to him now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4. Stepping in, Royce Lewis. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, Christian Pacheco. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Solari on third. Pacheco at second with two gone. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was three.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that Ace Medina is on the mound for game two. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
He'll try again, 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Jordan Alvarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Here's Miguel Sano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. On the year, TJ has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brent Rocker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this one gets away. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs. 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The catcher, number 8.
So stepping in, Eugene Solari, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swung on and belted.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, then? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Line drive to center field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Narvaez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Dwight Smith Jr.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 3rd with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but a
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that baby's gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty D-Ro, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now batting.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Kay leads off second with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying?
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Number 5. Great.
Now at the plate, Brent Rucker. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
The catcher, number 8.
In now, Eugene Solari. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Alvarez is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Royce Lewis. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Christian Pacheco would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So striding in, Christian Pacheco.
Christian Pacheco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line towards center field. Almora is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number. So coming to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rucker is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Batting 8.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Into the box, Albert Almora. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Tyler Nevin. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Brian Abreu answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Abreu.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Luis Arias. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lifted in the air out to left. Kay is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Jordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Polanco moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Alvarez on the move. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Number 9.
Digging in once again, TJ. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box now, Brent Rocker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
No strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Rocker, the runner at second with 1 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a full count now, 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Pacheco.
So striding forward now, Christian Pacheco. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and belted.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Almora is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And there's out number 2.
The batter.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Popped him up. Lewis over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down. Jorge Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and a strike. Bullet back up the middle. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex K. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Alvarez racing back. And that baby's gone.